So what category does this video fit in? Well, being a legend in my own mind, and this being Easter, a special time, my mixture of the things that I do kind of collide with one another. I want to ponder, first of all, we just went through a time change. Yeah. I didn't realize we were going from regular time into the twilight zone, but as I sit in the house and observe there's not any cars or anything driving by and everyone's hid in their house, it's Easter time. So I thought, do I do a video here on YouTube today, a video to attack every single person who has pulled Mad Dog's chain? Or do I, because it is Easter, contemplate Easter? So I tried to meditate and contemplate Easter, and a memory from about 5 years ago came back to me. There's a hedge in front of the dining room window, and the back of the hedge, there's a bird that comes every year and builds a nest. Well, for some reason, as I was contemplating all of this, I thought of that little bird. That little bird was ripped out of its nest. I don't know if it was ripped out by a cat, a big dog, perhaps an eagle or a moose. I have no idea. But I had gone out to smoke because I tried to stop, and I thought it'd be easier to stop outside. And I saw the little bird standing there in the sun, just kind of standing, kind of dazed, kind of confused. So I walked up to it, and it didn't react much. So I said, "Little bird, I want a pet. I want an animal companion, and a little bird would be fine." I didn't realize that its stomach had been ripped out by whatever it was that pulled it out of its mother's nest. So I thought, I'll just watch the little bird. It's new to life. Wonderful. God's gift. And he can fly. He can chase worms. He can soar high up with the big white clouds. Little bird, what a future you have. The little bird moved very slowly, about 2 feet, and it collapsed, and it died. And I was thinking, God, the little bird should have had a chance to go with the clouds, to chase a worm. Oh, the magic that you had given that bird to be able to fly without an altimeter. It's burned into my mind. So, when I was challenged, you teach high school kids in the Catholic Church, right? I said, yes, I do. You are a Democrat. I said, yes, I am. How can you be a Democrat and believe in abortion? Well, let me tell you something. We have to make decisions. I can't agree with everything the Democratic Party does. I'm not Bernie Sanders. I may look like him, a little bit of hair. We have the same kind of hair, same color. Not true. I don't like abortion, and I'm opposed to it. And I realize, when I think of the little bird who had such a short life, what a tragedy it is when it's a human being and just ready to come out of its mother's womb. It's hard to believe that a mother could allow her child a life like a little bird, a life that lasted only brief moments. The little bird didn't even know what life was. And then some man who's pledged an oath to do no harm goes in and rips the little baby apart. Do I get this wrong? Pulls off an arm, a leg. Oh, what a terrible life for a few moments. And I must ask God why. I must understand, though, that God knows what he's doing. I just have to weigh things out. There's no way one can believe everything. I can't follow every one of the things in their platform. But when it's weighed against a lunatic president, a man who's so mentally unbalanced, he's ripping the heart out of this country. We had a nice run in America. Now, for a reason that's hard to understand, we are all trapped in our house, living in fear, pondering things like, did Judas go to hell? I get asked that too. You know, the theologians don't really know. God is a God of love. Judas threw all those coins back. I think that was a sign that maybe he realized he had made a great mistake. And then he hung himself. That is a mortal sin. Catholic thing, you know. So I don't know. We are not to judge. And then, of course, it leads me to another thing I ponder often, because it was here, in the final days of Christ's life, that he said, I give you a new commandment. See that black finger? It's because of ink pens. All right. I give you a new commandment, and that is to love one another. It ain't love when you pull the baby's body apart when it's alive in its mother's womb, and the woman is supposed to be the caretaker of that child. She's supposed to teach it. She's supposed to love it. And she allows it to be ripped out. That's a serious sin. But like Judas, we don't know. So, now that I've cheered you all up, let me tell you a thing that just pulls Mad Dog's chain. It's pulling it right now as I do the video. Total AV. Warning. Now, I paid them money for the program, and it didn't do what they said it was going to do. Your computer will be made new. It's the same damn computer I had before, and it doesn't work for half the time. Maintain, damn it. At calm. Anyway, now, every 30 seconds or so, while I'm trying to do a dynamic video, teaching the faith, teaching people to be calm, cool, and collected, and don't murder your children. Control yourself, damn it. Total AV flashes up on my screen. Update your details. The only detail they want updated is they want another $30 or $40 from me. And there's no way that I can figure out how to get this thing out of there, so mark that down in your journal. Total AV. Don't buy it, because if you do, you're going to be distracted and all your videos are going to turn to bad things. Well, I guess I have been profound a little bit and probably scared away the 2 new people that subscribed to my video. And anyway, I hope you have a nice Easter locked in your house. A little family time. And I hope you have a companion, like a doggy or a little bird that you might have lifted out of its nest and howled it and gave it a good life. Let that little bird soar in the air. Peace be unto you. God bless you, each and every one.